Hello guys, welcome to Addota Farm. In today's video, we'll be talking about inbreeding in goat farm. We're talking about inbreeding in goat farm. So you might be wondering the reason why I decided to talk about inbreeding in goat farm today. Yes, we need to talk about inbreeding in goat farm because um we a lot of us are practicing inbreeding in our goat farm, and that can actually reduce the rate of production in our goat farm. So, what is inbreeding? Inbreeding is just a simple type, like a close related animal, bringing them together to breed each other. Like for example, using a father to breed his own offspring or daughter, or using a brother to breed his own sister, or using the same siblings to breed themselves. So that is what we call inbreeding. It's just a close related species of the same breed. Inbreeding can happen in different way, but it's not necessary that okay these people are from the same family, then you now crossbreed them, that is an inbreeding. No, they can be of the same species from different people, but still yet inbreeding can occur between them. And what are the disadvantage of inbreeding? There are a lot of disadvantage of inbreeding, and I want you all to know about it as a goat farmer. Not only a goat farm, but any other livestock that are raising or that are rearing, particularly, you must know that inbreeding is not a good option for them. Inbreeding is not a good option for them. So that was the reason why I always talked about if you are going into a goat farming, then you need to go into it by having different breed of goats in that particular farm, so that it can reduce inbreeding in your goat farm. And what do I mean by that? For example, if you are going into a goat farm, then you need to have the African dwarf and also have other breeders to crossbreed each other. So by that way, you are not doing inbreeding. You're only doing crossbreeding of the same species, of different species rather, of different species. Like for example, if you mate a Borneo red with an African dwarf, that is just an ordinary crossbreeding. It's not an inbreeding because Borneo red are different from African dwarf. You will see that their height are different, but you shouldn't allow inbreeding to occur in your goat farm. So, what are the disadvantages of on inbreeding? Number one, it will reduce the rate of production in your farm. It will reduce the rate of production in your farm because you are using the same breed to mate each other. So they are producing the generation that they have inherited from their offspring, the one that gave birth to them. So that is the same thing they are passing through. So that is just, I mean, a kind of regular pattern that they are doing. They are not changing it. So it will reduce the rate of production. And what are the disadvantages also? It will also bring about stunted growth. You will discover that our African dwarf, most of our African dwarf rather, they are not that tall. That is just their gene. So it will now reduce it. Like the stunted growth will not be kind of high in your goat farm. So that is the disadvantage of inbreeding, and it also occur by maybe giving birth to premature goats or some other things. You will discover that most of our goat they will deliver, and you have some other diseases coming with them. It is due to the effect of what inbreeding. So inbreeding is not good in our goat farm. It's not good. So I want you guys to learn how you can stop inbreeding because it matters a lot. Inbreeding will only reduce your production. It will reduce your production. Although most of us will be like, okay, how will I know if the goats are doing inbreeding? Because most of them are staying together, not there, or they are just eating together. So how will I know that this particular goats are inbreeding? Like I said, you can know. Yes, you can know because during the preparation of your house, those are things that you should put into place also, so that before inbreeding can occur in that particular farm, a solution has been what solved or has been provided before the goat starts inbreeding. Like for example, if you are living in at a free range system for them to fetch or for them to graze all about, then you must make sure that during the preparation during their childbirth, if you notice that this particular goat give birth to two kids, then you train them for like 5 months old, and you discover that they are 5 months old, you need to separate the male from the female. Yes, you can do that. You need to separate the male from the female. Introduce another male. You can set that male out and introduce another male to it so that it can reduce inbreeding. With that, the inbreeding will not be that much compared to how you are just living there just to breed all about. They are not like cows. And even most time you discover that in cow they usually give birth to one. So their inbreeding is not that much compared to goat. But goat, as for goat, inbreeding will always occur in goat, but you can prevent it. Although it's kind of hard, but you can still prevent it, because if you want your goat to do very well, and if you want the production rate in your goat farm to increase or to expand, then you must stop inbreeding. Because most of us will practice inbreeding not because why I saw that thing, because the same thing has happened in different farms, and I noticed that that is what most of the good farmers are doing. So we should learn how to prevent inbreeding. With these few explanations, things that you can still try in as much as possible to stop inbreeding in your goat farm. If you want to start up a goat farm, I wouldn't advise you to buy the same breed entirely. You can go and buy different breed from different sources and keep them. With that can only start on crossbreeding. It's not an inbreeding. But getting the same species from the same people, then raising them, or you discover that this particular goat gave birth to two kids, and you're using them to mate each other, then you are actually doing inbreeding. And like I said, inbreeding will only reduce the production rate, and it can cause some other damages to your farm. So learn how to prevent inbreeding in your farm, because it's not well okay, and it's not well advised for us to practice inbreeding. Like I said, the genetic trait of goats, they can give birth to 3 and 4. That is just the normal genetic trait of goat. They can give birth to 3 and 4. But due to the fact that we have been practicing inbreeding since all these years, or since all those days, so that was the reason why you discovered that our goats can only give birth to 2 or 1. Most of them can only give birth to 2 or 1. Before you can see a goat giving birth to 4 or 3, it's kind of rare. So because of inbreeding, those are the things that are hurting our goat for not giving birth much. I mean to like 2 or 3 or 4. So if you can stop inbreeding in your goat farm, you discover that the production rate in your goat farm will be kind of high. So please, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, and if you have more questions to ask me about the inbreeding, and or if you have more questions to ask on getting a goat or for your farm, or starting up a goat farm, please do want to reach out to me. I have an ebook that I wrote about goat farm. You can get some information there, and you can use it to start up your goat farm. And if you want more information, please reach out to me. I'll be dropping my contact list at the end of this video. Like I usually tell you guys, we are here to guide you guys. In Addota farm, we are not here to deceive you guys. We are here to guide you guys for you to excel in agriculture. So please, if you haven't subscribed, do want to subscribe. Turn the notification bell to notify when I drop a video like this for you. Please like this video and give me a thumbs up.